Welcome aboard to a nice little stock market weekly update. We're going to get right on into it, starting with the Dow Jones. Guess what? Some record-ending weeks. You already know it. We'll get into why that is, certainly, but we'll go ahead and look at this 5-day chart here. Relatively choppy. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then we started to see some gains on Thursday and Friday. Nothing too absurd there, but on the week up 0.43%, which is fantastic, which is year to date now up 0.61%. I got to love it. As far as the S&P is concerned, S&P 500, let's go, baby. You see a relatively similar story, except just a little bit more gains coming out of here Thursday and Friday. So 0.73% up on the week. On the month now up 1.55, love it, and on year to date 26.4 up. That is flippin-tastic. Let's look at the Nasdaq real quick. We're making this one a quick one. It's a speed round, baby. Overall, pretty well, just stagnant, choppy week. Nothing too absurd, but overall up 0.91. So really it was consistently just up, which is the lovely part of this. Up 0.91 on the week. Year to date up 31.6. Holy crap. It's kind of difficult to not be successful in this kind of market right now. That's all I could tell you. I'm going to take a real quick look at some of the big old movers as of Friday, so we can see where they potentially go on Monday. As far as these gainers are concerned, we have Sarepta Therapeutics. Sarepta, that's right. Thing went up 31%. NantQuest Incorporated up 30.9%. LMP Automotive Holdings up 28.9%. Love it. Cohen & Company up 28%. SC Pharmaceuticals up 21 here. BioNTech Pharmaceuticals, which you know it, is already up a nice 18.9. So a lot of these pharmaceutical companies looking for anything lovely to take a look at potentially. I don't personally see anything too absurd here that's really worth pointing out as far as what's going up here. So look at this iHeartMedia, somehow up 7%. Gotta love that. iHeartMedia, didn't know people still did iHeartRadio, but that's okay. People can do whatever they want, okay? Let's look at some of these losers. Let's look at these decliners. How do you decline on a day where up? Well, if you're Vince Holdings, you're down 30%. Gridsome Holding up or down 30. Aquestive Therapeutics down 21. Stage Stores Incorporated, as must have been off of an earnings, I'm guessing, down 19. Oncosec Medical down 16. Therefore, looking at some things to really point out here. What are some good ones we want to take a look at potentially? Some potential buys. We're just going to see if there's anything that actually sticks out. Right now I'm not seeing anything, wonderful. Children's Place down 7% off of earnings. Definitely something to look at. Other than that, there's nothing too absurd going on here in terms of deals that we might be able to find. So I don't think anything's too crazy going on here. Nothing's too crazy besides At Home. My gosh, poor At Home. Now back down to the 5 range, down another 11%. Might consider picking some of that up on a rebound again, potentially. We'll take a look at that. But what's the real reason for this positivity? Well, it's because we actually got a confirmed Stage 1 China deal. Stage 1 is confirmed. Potential Stage 2. China has reached an agreement on text with U.S. on trade. A deal that will avert a new round of tariffs on Chinese goods that were set to take effect on Sunday, the 15th. Let's go, baby. China said it will increase imports from the U.S. and other countries, and deal will remove tariffs on Chinese goods in phases. Okay. China will make corresponding moves to U.S. tariff reductions. The parties are still working on details for signing a deal. Both sides agree to complete last stages as soon as possible. Again, it's a multi-stage deal, which is interesting. Phase 1 deal includes agricultural, intellectual property protection, tech transfer, opening Chinese financial industry and currency. The Chinese, I don't know why I couldn't say commerce, but Chinese Commerce Vice Minister Wang Shouyo Wang, more like. China plans to import U.S. wheat, rice, and corn within quotas. I feel like they got rice, but that's fine. But officials didn't answer a question on the size of the purchase. That's fine. Here's a nice little update. President Trump tweets that under very large phase 1 deal that China has agreed to many structural changes and massive purchases of agricultural product, energy, and manufactured goods, plus much more. Let's see. The 25% tariff will remain as is, with 7.5% put on much of the remainder. The penalty tariff set for December 15th will not be charged because of the fact that we made the deal. Trump said the negotiations on the second phase will begin immediately. China, though, said phase 2 will depend on implementation of the phase 1 deal. Let's freaking go. Overall, positive week. We'll see how next week goes. Obviously, there's some good news, so we'll see if we can continue this uptrend. Let's go, baby.